Welcome back to Rev and Render YT. Stop everything you're doing because BMW just built the swan song for pure driving pleasure, and they absolutely nailed it. The 2026 BMW Z4 M40i isn't just another Roadster refresh. It's the last true Roadster standing in a world that's gone mad for crossovers and electric appliances. When they told me this might be the final internal combustion Z4 ever built, I cleared my schedule for a week. What I discovered is that BMW didn't just improve this car, they perfected it. The exterior tells you everything about BMW's intentions before you even open the door. This is a car designed by people who understand that roadsters are about emotion, not practicality. The front end is dominated by a perfectly proportioned kidney grille that finally feels right after years of controversial BMW designs, flanked by adaptive LED headlights that cut through darkness with surgical precision. The hood features functional power domes that aren't just styling exercises. They house the twin-turbo inline-six and create space for the heat extraction. Vents that keep this engine cool during hard driving. Move to the side profile and you'll see classic Roadster proportions, executed with modern precision, a long hood that stretches toward the horizon, and a cabin set back over the rear axle for perfect weight distribution. The soft top remains, and thank goodness for that, because it drops in 10 seconds and saves weight compared to the complex. Folding hardtops that ruin the center of gravity on competitors. The rear three-quarter view is pure muscle, with wide haunches covering massive rear tires and a subtle spoiler integrated into the trunk lid that actually provides downforce at speed. Dual exhaust outlets on the M40i emit a sound that BMW engineers carefully tune through the entire rev range, and the available M Sport package adds unique 19 and 20-inch forged wheels that expose the massive M Sport brakes behind them. Paint options include the stunning Thunder Night Metallic and the exclusive Frozen Deep Grey that looks like liquid metal in direct sunlight. This is a car that photographs beautifully but looks even better in person, with surface details that reveal themselves only when you walk around it slowly. Slip inside and you're greeted by an interior that understands the Roadster mission perfectly. This isn't a luxury car pretending to be a sports car. It's a driver's cockpit that happens to be comfortable. The seats are the highlight, offering M Sport buckets that grip you during aggressive cornering without punishing you on long drives. With heating, ventilation, and even a neck warmer that extends the top-down season into cooler months. The dashboard is dominated by BMW's curved display, but unlike in their SUVs, here it feels integrated rather than tacked on, angled toward the driver like a proper sports car should. The 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster displays a unique Roadster-specific layout with a central tachometer that spins counterclockwise like a race car, while the 14.9-inch central touchscreen runs the latest iDrive system with crisp graphics and intuitive controls. Physical buttons remain for climate and volume, a refreshing concession to usability in an increasingly touchscreen-obsessed industry. The M Sport steering wheel is thick-rimmed and perfectly sized, with carbon fiber shift paddles that click with satisfying precision when you take manual control of the 8-speed automatic. Materials throughout are a significant step up from the previous generation, with Vernasca leather standard and merino leather available, genuine metal trim options, and soft touch surfaces where your elbows naturally rest. Storage space is surprisingly practical for a Roadster, with a useful trunk that accommodates weekend bags and a pass-through for longer items. The Harman Kardon sound system delivers impressive clarity, though you'll often prefer the mechanical symphony coming from the exhaust pipes just behind your head. Under the hood sits a masterpiece of internal combustion engineering. The M40i's twin-turbo 3.0-litre inline-six produces 382 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, Numbers that would have been supercar territory just a decade ago. This engine is the same basic unit found in the legendary M3, detuned slightly but retaining that characterful inline-six soundtrack that BMW has perfected over decades. 0 to 60 happens in just 3.9 seconds, with a top speed electronically, limited to 161 miles per hour with the optional M driver's package. But numbers only tell part of the story. This engine revs to 7,000 RPM with a linear power delivery that builds progressively rather than hitting you with turbo lag. And the sound that fills the cabin with the top down is pure mechanical poetry. The 8-speed automatic transmission has been specifically calibrated for the Z4, offering lightning-fast shifts when you're pushing, hard and smooth, relaxed cruising when you're not. Unlike the dual-clutch gearboxes that can feel jerky around town, this traditional automatic delivers the best of both worlds. The chassis is where the Z4 transforms from quick to genuinely special. The front double-joint spring strut and rear 5-link suspension have been completely retuned by M engineers, with unique bushings, dampers, and anti-roll bars that communicate exactly what the tires are doing. The optional M Sport differential and adaptive M suspension allow this Roadster to rotate through corners with telepathic precision, the rear end stepping out progressively when you want to, play and gripping tenaciously when you need to be serious. Steering feel, often a BMW weak point in recent years, has been addressed with a new rack that actually talks to you about road, surface and available grip. The brakes are massive, with 4-piston front calipers clamping down on 13.7-inch rotors, providing fade-free performance lap after lap. This is a car that encourages you to take the long way home, to seek out winding roads, to drive for the sheer joy of it. Fuel economy is surprisingly reasonable for the performance, with EPA ratings of 23 miles per gallon city and 31 highway, meaning you can enjoy a spirited weekend drive without constantly searching for gas stations. Safety technology includes the essentials without overwhelming the driving experience, with standard features like automatic emergency braking and lane departure warning, plus available adaptive cruise control for highway cruising. Under the hood sits a masterpiece of internal combustion engineering. The M40i's twin-turbo 3.0-litre inline-six produces 382 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, numbers that would have been supercar territory just a decade ago. This engine is the same basic unit found in the legendary M3, detuned slightly but retaining that characterful inline-six soundtrack that BMW has perfected over decades. 0 to 60 happens in just 3.9 seconds with a top speed electronically, limited to 161 miles per hour with the optional M driver's package. But numbers only tell part of the story. This engine revs to 7,000 RPM with a linear power delivery that builds progressively rather than hitting you with turbo lag, and the sound that fills the cabin with the top down is pure mechanical poetry. The 8-speed automatic transmission has been specifically calibrated for the Z4, offering lightning-fast shifts when you're pushing, hard and smooth relaxed cruising when you're not. Unlike the dual-clutch gearboxes that can feel jerky around town, this traditional automatic delivers the best of both worlds. The chassis is where the Z4 transforms from quick to genuinely special. The front double-joint spring strut and rear 5-link suspension have been completely retuned by M engineers, with unique bushings, dampers, and anti-roll bars that communicate exactly what the tires are doing. The optional M Sport differential and adaptive M suspension allow this Roadster to rotate through corners with telepathic precision, the rear end stepping out progressively when you want to, play and gripping tenaciously when you need to be serious. Steering feel, often a BMW weak point in recent years, has been addressed with a new rack that actually talks to you about road, surface and available grip. The brakes are massive, with 4-piston front calipers clamping down on 13.7-inch rotors, providing fade-free performance lap after lap. This is a car that encourages you to take the long way home, to seek out winding roads, to drive for the sheer joy of it. Fuel economy is surprisingly reasonable for the performance, with EPA ratings of 23 miles per gallon city and 31 highway, meaning you can enjoy a spirited weekend drive without constantly searching for gas stations. Safety technology includes the essentials without overwhelming the driving experience, with standard features like automatic emergency braking and lane departure warning, plus available adaptive cruise control for highway cruising. The 2026 BMW Z4 M40i represents something increasingly rare in the automotive world, a vehicle built purely for the love of driving. In an era where every new car seems to prioritize efficiency, autonomy, and practicality over passion, BMW has created a machine that celebrates everything that makes internal combustion sports cars special. This isn't just the best Z4 ever built, it's a reminder of why we fell in love with driving in the first place. If this video resonated with the part of you that still believes cars should stir the soul, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to remember why they love driving. Subscribe to Rev and Render YT for more reviews that celebrate automotive passion in an increasingly appliance-driven world. Drop a comment below and tell me, would you take this over a Porsche Boxster? Or is the Z4 finally the better choice? Let's talk about it.